Developing news from transportation officials, VDOT announced just an hour ago it's taking steps to make Virginia's roads safer for drivers.
This stems from a year-long investigation into faulty guardrails. 10 on your side's Joe Fisher is live in the newsroom with these details. Joe?
Well, Tom and Nicole, you go down the road, you see the guardrails on the side. They're meant to protect drivers, but state officials say one guardrail model on the road right now is putting drivers at risk. That's why VDOT did crash tests of their own. The results are in, and now they're vowing to make changes. There's a number of different guardrail models on Virginia roadways, but it's just one model causing concern, says the Virginia Department of Transportation. They announced Wednesday, after performing crash tests of their own, that Trinity Industries ET Plus model puts drivers at an elevated risk.
One crash test result, and this was with a truck, confirmed concerns that there are vulnerabilities with the modified ET Plus when struck at a shallow angle.
Garrett Moore, VDOT's chief engineer, says they've spent 14 months studying the ET Plus guardrail. While he says the model works most of the time, 4 separate crashes, he says, prove it's time for change.
When installing new guardrail and terminals on construction projects, these standards will raise the height of guardrail from 27 3/4 inches to 31 inches to meet the needs of newer vehicles.
Moore outlined an action plan VDOT will take to not only increase the height of guardrails, but to implement higher standards in replacing them. It's estimated between 11 and 15,000 ET Plus guardrails are on the road right now. 200 have been replaced this year alone. The process of replacing guardrails, first in areas with a speed limit higher than 45 miles an hour, he says will cost about $100 million, a process that'll take years to complete.
The quandary we have is to make sure that we replace them with something that has a better statistic to reduce the risk of severe injury or death.
And I just got off the phone with a spokesman for Trinity Industries. He tells me that the company feels VDOT's crash tests were not accurate. He says the guardrails throughout their crash tests were not properly installed. They say that their company, the ET Plus system, is the most successfully crash tested product of its kind. Meantime, VDOT says that model is no longer an approved product for Virginia roadways. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Joe Fisher, 10 on your side.